Hi, Giada. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thanks. And you?
I'm absolutely fine. So nice to see you.
It's fine to me. It's a pleasure for me to meet you.
First of all, thank you so very much for taking out time for our channel. It means a lot to
Thank
me.
you too.
It means a lot to the entire team. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you too.
Giada, the very first question, as usual, as always, where exactly are you from? And please tell the viewers how you became a comic book artist.
Okay, I'm living in Italy, in North Italy. I was born in a very little town, 1,000 people, and and for study. I moved on to Torino, that is a big city of North Italy, and started my academic path in 2016 and ended it in 2019 when I graduated. And I always draw since I was a little child. I always loved read comics and read anything. My first comic is this, the Dynasty of Ducks.
All right.
This is the true story of Scrooge McDuck, and
I know. That's Uncle Scrooge. That's Uncle Scrooge, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
I love this character. I love this character, and this they give it to me when I was 6 years old. This is the proof. My better calligraphy.
Wow.
And when I was young, when I was child, I thought, is it not possible that people are so good to draw? It's a computer that made it. It's not possible that is a person. When I was very young. And a few years later, I realized that this is not true. There is a beautiful job, the comic artist, and I wanted to become a comic artist.
What was your family's reaction on this? Yeah, I understand.
Weren't so happy because for some people the job of comic artist is not a real job. For example, which is your job? And I answer, I draw for living. Yeah, but the real job. What?
I completely get it, because it's the same thing over here in India. It's the same thing. No one takes the job seriously. It's like, what do you do for a living? And we are like, we are artists. Fine. What do you do for a living?
Yes. Exactly.
Giada, tell us more about your initial days of drawing. How did you become a professional artist? What did you do?
I started to study in academic of art, and I started to work this year like a true comic artist in February, thanks to help of Ravi, Sudeep and Laura, because I meet Sudeep 1.5 years later, and is a case because my friend posted on Instagram my pages of comics, and Sudeep saw these pages and after a few days, contacted me to work together. So started to work. And Laura, she is my guru in this travel.
Okay.
And they have Ravi, Sudeep, and Laura. They have a lot of patience with me because I'm growing up, I'm learning, and they are a very beautiful person. I think that Sudeep is a very, very talented writer, and he is a person very intelligent with a lot of fantasy. I love his story, and it's a really pleasure work with him.
Yagyaa is here, and she's dynamic. She's a demon goddess. She's amazing.
Yes.
Till now, the way the stories have been presented of Yagyaa, there is definitely the touch of mythology, but at the same time, the story is taking place today, in today's
Exactly.
era.
Yes.
So which is making the story so convincing and nice.
Yes. In fact, this is beautiful because in one person exists two personality: Yagyaa, the demon queen, the god, and Praya, that a normal woman, a normal person, and this is very great. I love the story of Yagyaa.
And Pragya is a comic book artist, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I think I'm not wrong in saying that till now, till this stage, there has been no such comic book character in India who herself is a comic book artist and who's always surrounded by all these imaginary characters.
Yes.
It was so amazing and so appealing for us to see Pragya, and I mean, just amazing.
She is beautiful. She's a character so kind, strong and fragile together. And I love when she see her characters in the true life, because we see Praya in a bar. Okay, she's alone, but she's talking with someone, but there are nobody, and she's talking with her characters, Rai or Rayman. It's so funny. I love this.
Talking about Yagyaa, let me just show the audience your own illustrations. This is amazing. This is
thank you.
Absolutely
Thank you
fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Thanks.
The artwork is so amazing. I always think about the characters. The one thing that attracts me the most is the way a character is presented in the story. And I suppose there are certain things for you, being an Italian artist, for you to have a little bit of confusion. There might be a confusion when you in the story there are certain locations or certain places that we can understand very easily. What about you? You have never been to India, right?
Yes, I never been in India. In fact, when told me you must to draw Mumbai, oops, I don't know Mumbai. So Ravi, Laura, and Sudeep sent me a lot of pictures, reference, and told me story about Mumbai and the people who live in Mumbai. And I think that India is a beautiful place, and I hope to come in India one day.
Talking about the story, there's a lot of violence happening, a lot of bloodshed happening. So this comic book definitely isn't just for small kids. It's for everyone. It's for adults as well. When you have to draw certain illustrations where there's a lot of bloodshed, a lot of action, are you comfortable in that? Is it something that you have always grown with? because you showed me Uncle Scrooge right now, your favorite comic book, and that's a cartoon.
Yes.
These are cartoon-based drawings. But
Yes.
Yagyaa is all action. She's all
Exactly.
killing everything. So, as an artist, do you feel comfortable in this space?
I started to study a lot of different artists for help me and for join me. For example, I study on Mastantuono, Corrado Roy, Italian artist, or Immonem, Coapel, a lot of artists, because I think that in other artists there are something of beautiful, something that I can use in my art. The most important for me is learn too much, learn everything to other artists, and Laura is one of my point of is my point, is my guru. Laura is fantastic, is a wonderful person as a person and as artist, because an artist, you can see that is very, very talented. I love her artwork, every artwork, and her personality is fantastic, very generous and very sensitive and empathic. I love I love her.
There are so many people who are watching this video, the viewers, who might be having this question that they want to become an artist, and they already have read Yagyaa, they are inspired by you, they want to know how you draw, what are your practices, how you learn your drawings. So could you please guide them? Could you please guide them?
It's very, very important. Every day you must to improve yourself. I think that Giada of today has to better than Giada of yesterday, and the practice is very important. Every day I draw. In every hour of the day, I want that the day have a lot of hours. 24 is a few, and I think, in my opinion, this job is very, very wonderful. I'm happy when I wake up in the morning and I know that now I'm starting a new page. Wow, it's fantastic day.
You have to be in love with comic books, I suppose. That is one of the most important things. You have to be in love with your work.
Yes.
If you don't love your work the way artists do, then you cannot become a comic book artist, I suppose.
Yes.
I must say, you yourself look like Yagyaa, actually. You look like Pragya. You look like her.
Yes. She have pink hair. I'm green.
That's what I was about to say, actually. Any moment now, you will be taking out a sword from behind.
Where is my sword?
All right then. So let's move further and let's talk about your future projects. Will you be working on more Indian projects in the future?
Yes, but I don't spoil.
I understand that. All right.
And there are Italian project, and so I don't spoil. So
That's good. That's good. That's good. For Yagyaa, you did the coloring along with the penciling, right? Am I right?
Yes.
So,
It's correct.
So, do you like coloring as well? Are you fond of coloring?
I like coloring, but I love do pencil and ink. Color is relaxing, but my my love is draw.
Drawing.
My job is draw.
Okay. Well, all I would say is right now, we are now waiting for the next issue to come. And now we are just, especially after this interview, the viewers will be wanting more of Giada's comic books. And they will be asking for it. So, Giada, thank you so very much. So very much for your time.
Thank you too. Thank you too.
I'll take a promise from you. You promise that you'll come back on the channel again with a new comic book. And
I promise.
Yeah. Indian fans, your fans, needs to see you more. Yeah.
Oh my God. I cry now.
Thank you so much, Giada. Goodbye and take care.
Goodbye.